high hopes for this fight. I still felt Khabib would win, but I don't know how you felt looking back on the fight. I was a wee bit, maybe I shouldn't have been, but I was a wee bit disappointed. I thought Dustin would maybe be able to do more, but I'm thinking maybe that's me just underestimating Khabib like a lot of people do. What do you think of the performance and Dustin's approach and game plan to the fight, James?
I don't think he performed well. I didn't want to hit on the guy when he's down and stuff, but if you're looking at fighting Khabib, he knows this, and Mike Brown knows it as well. You can't let him get you near that fence. That's the first thing that anybody that's preparing for him has to deal with, and he didn't even make it hard getting backed up against the fence. I think Dustin's obviously knew this, but it's like before you knew it, he was on the fence. There's some stuff before in the Alvarez fight where Alvarez backed him up to the fence and Dustin was jumping on the guillotine and getting up top position, and I think doing that with Khabib's suicidal. I think actually Cup McGregor done a better job on the fence than Dustin did, to be fair. I had Khabib to win. I thought pretty comfortable. I thought best case scenario they went to points, and I thought Dustin would maybe take an absolute beating. I think when he put everything into that guillotine, it's just been like, right, that's him done now, that's him by, and then he's obviously come out and choked him. But the run he'd been on before that was tremendous. Like Dustin, I think he'd beat Alvarez, Holloway, Pettis, and some other really good guy. Was it Barboza maybe? Aye. We'd beat four of the top guys, but they were all strikers. So other than the wrestling exchanges with Eddie Alvarez, he hadn't faced that wrestling style until I get in there with Khabib, and I think he's got that thing where you get in there with him and you can't prepare for it until you get in there and he gets a hold of you. You're like, oh, this is different.
Do you think it's not just Khabib's physical attributes? Do you think at this point, maybe taking Tony Ferguson out of this, I don't think it would affect him, do you think there's a mental thing fighters need to get over when they're in there? It's just like you know what he's going to do, but and I've read as well a few folk posting he's a born fighter. I personally don't think he's a born fighter. I think what he does is because he crushes guys.
How can anybody think he's boring? He takes everything you're good at away from you and makes you and treats you like a wee doll. You seen it when he fought Michael Johnston. He was saying to him, don't just key up. I don't want to hurt you.
It's my time.
I don't want to how demoralising is that when a guy's on top of you, controlling you, and there's nothing you can do about it?
I would imagine Khabib is a guy that for guys he's fought to rematch him would be psychologically very difficult, depending on how mentally tough you are. But getting knocked out is one thing. You get caught, you can maybe say, right, I can do this or I can do that.
Getting manhandled,
absolutely crushed.
Controlled like you're a child. There's nothing. You see when he fought Barboza, when he held Barboza down, you see Barboza's face. It's like, what kind of strength is that? Like, what does that feel like to be held down like that? Because you can see it in him. It's just like, what the fuck can I do here? What do I do?
It's the way he gets guys. See when he gets the guy's legs underneath him, and he just pulls the legs in as well, and they just can't. It takes their legs away from them.
It immobilises you, doesn't it? It sticks your hips to the floor, and then if your hips are not moving, then you can't manoeuvre the rest of your body.
Aye, and there was one stage in the fight as well. Obviously, Dustin did catch him, but Dustin then really, because I thought the heat in Abu Dhabi as well would play a part for both guys, obviously. But I thought Dustin threw quite a few wild punches, and I don't know if that zapped him as well. Then obviously with the guillotine, do you think there was a way for Dustin to win that fight? Do you think he had the skill set that could overcome Khabib?
I think so. I think you need to be really disciplined. There is ways to beat him. Like the first thing you need to do is, and there's evidence there if you watch his previous fights. The good thing with fighting at that level is it's like a scientific experiment. It's like you go back and look at evidence and you find what works and what doesn't. And he's never been beat, but there's guys have had some success against him doing certain things. And the first thing you need to look at is how he's getting in these dominant positions, and it always involves the fence. If you can't get backed up to the fence, then half his game goes a wee bit. And if you look at the Alaquinta fight, for example, he'd done Alaquinta real easy in the first round or two with taking him down against the fence, and then after that he never get back near the fence, and all his shots in open space Alaquinta defended. I can't mind the number, but it was like maybe 14. He had 14 takedown attempts, and I think 11 of them he stopped. And it was just like turning it and limp legging it to single and stuff like that. So I think the first thing you've got to do there is take that away, the fence away, because his whole game is based on getting you down there against the fence. There's some stuff going on with Jack Slack. Actually, he reckons that he has his analysis, famous analysis, probably the best guy.
Really good stuff.
Podcast and stuff, but he reckons that the way to beat that kind of fence style that Khabib's doing, and Usman, Volkanovski, Covington. There's Gregor Gillespie, there's guys at every weight using that style. He reckons it's not to have your head near the fence when they take you down, to try and turn your head to the centre of the space, and then start employing like butterfly guard and more kind of jiu-jitsu style stuff, which is it's an interesting idea, but again it involves that you have to kill the fence. Like if you get near the fence with the guys, he's going to murder you. The other thing I think is the only guy that he's competed against who can match him physically to this date is Gleison Tibau, who was just as big and as strong, good grappler. And that's Khabib's asterisk, that fight. Was that
one of his first ones?
It was early on, but it was like I watched the fight recently, and he definitely won it. But it was the closest fight he's had in the UFC because nobody else has been able to compete with him physically. Dustin was definitely not going to, because he was fighting at featherweight up until the corner fight. And he's a good size lightweight and stuff like that, but Khabib is an absolute monster for lightweight, and he's athletic, he's so fast. You see it when he's in corners, like super fast. And with Khabib in corner, there's no speed difference. You're like, right, he's fast, like he's just as quick. And then obviously he's strong, and then if you let him get in that space near the fence, there's nothing in your favour there. He's systematically got you where he wants him. He's a better athlete, and he knows your next move, and he's got something ready for it.